Everybody, this is the Silent Strike HD here, and we're giving you a commentary over a little game clip I got. And today we're going to be discussing how to play with LMGs. You may ask, what does this kid know about LMGs? Well, I've gotten them diamond 4 times, mastered them all, and I use them competitively when I play. The goal of this video is just to give you guys a little bit more knowledge about LMGs, because it took me a while to get used to. So, just gonna start out. This clip is a 51-9 with the LSAT that I got 6 months ago. Yeah, I had to watch it like 3 times, but it's a pretty decent clip. When the game first came out, and I was just using the LSAT, I'm like, damn, this gun's good. And a couple things to start out. These guns are completely different than assault rifles, SMGs, and shotguns. They're in a league of their own. Very hard to use. You can get frustrated very easily. So we're gonna start out. They have high rates of fire, so you can put out a lot of bullets at once, and they have extremely large mags, which makes it so you don't have to reload as often, and you can spray and pray. Pretty good combo. They also have pretty amazing accuracy without a lot of recoil, if you ask me. Ooh, that guy just got raped. I gotta stretch a little bit. Strategy I would recommend with this gun is to definitely don't rush. I wouldn't say camp, but hold down a position. As you can see, I have my tack in this building, and I commonly run over to the building next to it. And that's just, I consider that holding down an area. Pulls off the triple right there, comes back around, gets another triple. I thought that was pretty neat. I recommend just holding down an area, keeping your sights aimed down on the target, moving constantly, just making sure that one area is held down. Whether you're sitting down here or up there in that tower, just making sure they don't get past you. You're the wall. Another thing I recommend, especially on domination and demolition, I recommend not being the one to plant or, well, not being the one to plant or cap, just kind of being in the background, just putting down heavy, consistent fire, just to really help out your teammates. My personal favorite job, because as much as I love being a team player, there's nothing better than just letting your teammates plant the bomb while killing everyone. Be like, I got you. Especially on Nuketown, that can get really intense. Something else I recommend is a little bit attachments. Recently I found out that foregrip and FMJ honestly do nothing for your gun, so I do not use those attachments anymore, and I definitely do not suggest them. And if you don't believe me on that, you can go check out Chaos, X Silencer, and a couple other notable, just Google it, or YouTube it, basically. A couple attachments I recommend first is Quick Draw. I use that on all my classes. Gotta be able to aim down the sight fast, because, you know, it takes a while to aim down the sight with those guns. Second attachment I definitely recommend is a red dot, a target finder, or an EOTech. I think it's easier to hit far long range shots with this. I feel like it just gives you more accuracy in general to help you spray down those crowds. And final, I like to use primary gunfighter. So one more attachment that I definitely recommend would have to be not rapid fire, but maybe extended mag, fast mag, or silencer. I like to use silencer because it doesn't really let the enemy know where you are on the map, so it's easier to stay in one place and hold down that position that I was talking about earlier. Very strategic. It does not really take much off your gun, even though it might say that. Or you could use fast mag, because it does take a crap ton of time to reload the LMGs. Another thing I recommend for, I recommend having a secondary intact, like a pistol. and using fast hands so you can switch to them fast. Because you'll have plenty of ammo, so I definitely recommend fast hands to go put on these classes. So if you run out of ammo, you can just bam, switch out that cap 40, that 5.7, that executioner, that tac 45, and you can just spray the guy down. Some other perks I recommend is lightweight, definitely, because you run so slow with these guns. Lightweight is a big plus. I also recommend dexterity, again, so you can be mobile, get over those objects fast, etc. You could also use flak jacket if you really want to go get those objectives, but I don't recommend it. Ugh, can't speak today. Apologize for that. Another thing I recommend is tac insert. It definitely, I cannot stress it enough. Get in your heads! My god. As you can see, I used that the whole game, and it takes so long to run across the map. So I just put my tac in a place no one will find it, and I just make sure that I put it down and I hold it. You know? Make sure it's in a good spot, and make sure it's probably near B for Dom, and probably near the upper bomb in demolition, which would probably be A. Don't quote me on that. Definitely recommend tac inserts. And if not, I would just recommend flashbangs. Honestly, they are better than concussions. I can tell you that for a fact. That's it for the tacticals. For lethals, I recommend Semtex. Semtex or C4, or bouncing Betties to watch your back. Those are all very good combos. Just depends how good you are with the C4, because I know it can be hard to use sometimes. I personally use Semtex, because when you run into the bomb so slow, it's good to put a Semtex in there. Make sure nobody can plant or defuse that bomb. And yeah, for secondary and no attachments, for your wild cards, I recommend primary gunfighter, because you can't beat 3 attachments. And another thing is, sorry, the gameplay was just paused for a sec. I don't know why I did that. Just give it a sec. Now for just a little bit gameplay and like general, I recommend playing objective-based gameplays. You will get more points and more kills per game, making it more worth your time, because I know not everyone has 12 hours a day to play, like some addicts. Also, I recommend playing with friends. I don't think I've played a game alone in a very long time. People might say, oh, that's because you suck, you need teammates, but I'm most likely the best person on my team, so. For strategies, you can rush with the LMGs. Just make sure that you're only really defending 1 or 2 spots, so you don't get killed from behind or from the side. Like in this area right here, like if I moved up a little bit and made sure teammates at the center, I could hold off there for a little bit, rush the spawn, etc. Another thing I recommend is when I'm basically, oh crap, never mind that. Also, run in pairs of 2, make sure someone always has your back, maybe someone with an SMG so they can spray down those guys that pop out right in front of you. Those are always helpful to have on your team. And one more thing, just to put in, for the LSW is not as bad as you might think it is, the QBB. It just takes some while to get some attachments on it. Remember that. But my favorite is the MK48, LSAT hammer, and then my least favorite, it's gotta be the LSW QBB. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and Silent Strike out.